Why are Democrats upset that child rapists are being deported? Welcome to the Jason Rantz Show, presented by None Better Tax Resolution. Edgar de la Cruz Manzo was arrested by ICE Seattle on January 25th as part of President Trump's targeted raids on violent illegal immigrants. The White House notes that he is a convicted child rapist. And yet, Democrats are decrying the raids, acting like the criminals are the victims. Why is that? You see, in the warped world of progressive politics, removing predators from our communities is somehow deemed controversial. Arresting child rapists, gang members, drug traffickers, that's become a rallying cry for Democrats who insist these deportations violate human rights. Governor Bob Ferguson posted on X, "I want to be clear about the impacts of President Trump's mass deportations. It means ripping families apart. It means kids losing their parents. It means businesses losing their workers and communities being significantly altered." Well, actually, it means a child rapist was taken off of our streets. Brady didn't mention that part. You'd think protecting law-abiding families, immigrants and citizens alike, would be common sense, but not when the Democrats get involved. So why do Democrats peddle these lies, going so far as to pretend kids are being absconded by ICE on the way to gym class? The answer is twofold. First, by framing all illegal immigrants as innocent victims, Democrats can play the savior. They claim they're protecting these communities from Trump's racist policies, positioning themselves as champions of the oppressed. Never mind that their fear-mongering terrifies the very families they pretend to want to protect. Second, the radical left genuinely believes that criminals are victims of systemic oppression. I write about it extensively in my book. Democrats refuse to differentiate between hardworking immigrants trying to live the American dream and violent offenders exploiting our broken immigration system. To them, illegal immigrants are a monolithic protected class. The left's ideological blindness leads them to defend even the most despicable criminals because acknowledging their guilt would mean admitting their policies are flawed. What's infuriating is that Democrats don't even care about the communities they claim to defend. If they did, they'd support getting violent predators out of immigrant neighborhoods. Instead, their policies put everyone, citizens and immigrants, at greater risk. They'd rather block Trump's efforts than acknowledge that his administration is actually doing something right. This isn't about being anti-immigrant, it's about being anti-criminal. No one's calling for deporting a single mom cleaning homes or picking fruits and vegetables to support his family, the two jobs Democrats always somehow relegate illegal immigrants to. But defending child rapists, drug dealers, suspected terrorists, and murderers? That's indefensible. And it's why the ICE raids are so wildly popular with average Americans. That Democrats can't figure that out probably explains why Trump won so decisively last November. I sat down with our local tax expert and advocate, Greg Nunn from None Better Tax Resolution.
Tell me a little bit about the Fresh Start program, because again, based on how it's promoted, it seems really, really simple.
This Fresh Start program and that phrase has been around for many, many, many years now. But it's a great marketing tool to say, hey, fresh start. And in a way, for those that qualify, it is. What it essentially is an offer in compromise. And to get that, there's two main criteria a person must qualify for. One, they must have limited or no equity in assets. So generally, anyone in the Puget Sound region that owns a home and has for several years, they're going to have a lot of equity. They won't qualify. And the other is an income level. And that all depends upon your family size about how much income that could be. But both of those standards need to be met to qualify. Most people do not.
If you're having trouble with the IRS, then call Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. From stress to success with IRS Solutions. 425-947-1967 or Google NUNN, None Better Tax Resolution. Did you like that commentary? Make sure you subscribe to the podcast of The Jason Rantz Show. Get it at KTTH.com or wherever it is you download your podcasts.